All right. There's some backstory to this. I just got out of the house, so I just went through a house that I was already on in May. All right. And I did an inspection of knob and tube for this house in May. And the homeowner was just, he wanted to hide it. He said it didn't need it, knob and tube is safe, all the same crap. And I walked away from the job. I did a basic rewire based on the house, and I guess he didn't like my numbers, and I told him that we could set him up for a service call and dig into the house and see what we could save him, okay? Because he didn't want to pay for the basic rewire costs, and I told him, like, if you want to try to get it down, like, let us dig into the house and see what's savable and see what's not savable. But at the time, I had other rewires going on. So he never got back to me, so life goes on. Well, right before, I guess right around August, he emails me back stating to get on my schedule. But at that point, I was already booked up. So now it's August 23rd, and I get a phone call from a new homeowner to check the electric. Same address. So now I'm going over here, and we have the new homeowner walking into this house. And it's a disaster. Not that the knob and tube is gone. I think we're still going to go in and we're going to look for this stuff. But the wiring techniques of this guy is a disgrace. There was no permits pulled in any way, shape, or form. He used everything 12 gauge wires, so he's not following residential code. He's not supporting his wires in any way, and he has box fill issues all over the house. That being said, there's other problems there too, though. Like, I saw 12 gauge to 14 gauge crossover in the basement, and I'm also seeing multiple electrical code violations, including he has twin breakers in the electrical panel, and the panel's not rated for twins. So, and this is all during just a simple walkthrough of what I'm seeing. And he has just, when I talk about looking at a man's work to see what quality he is, like I told the homeowner to report him. I don't know what other grounds she has to walk on, because this guy is an effing hack. And it was so bad, I didn't want to upset her. So I wanted to make a video right on the spot. But I knew if I started going off like I'm talking about now, I would really upset her. Because a lot of this stuff, his connections might be good, so that it might be safe. But he just followed no code, no permits, no codes. He did whatever he wanted to do everywhere. All right, it's bad. It's bad, and I would have to blame it half on this. And this guy claims himself to be an electrician / handyman, but I bet you he's a dummy license dummy license electrician, meaning he doesn't have a real license. He never took a real certification. He basically is licensed in name only. He doesn't have a clue, because there's no electrical laws followed in this rewire. Okay, there is no, like, his wires are junk in the basement. They're not supported correctly. They don't look nice. Okay, there's no signature or style to his method except for get it done and make it work. The two things that I warn about: people that just get it done and people that make it work. It's the worst. This is the worst guy you can possibly have in your house. So I found out also that this woman showed up during the rewire, supposed rewire, we don't know yet, and no floor protection, no drop cloths, like literally and it's all carpet throughout the house. So I told her to go out and buy lead tests, okay, and she can do lead tests on surfaces, and if it pops red, then she has something to work with. If it pops, and also if it pops red, she's got to take action to fix this. But if you're an electrician, or like if you're hiring an electrician, and if it's electrical and handyman services, run away. Okay? We're electricians because we're good at what we do. All right? We shouldn't be doing handyman work. Okay? It's not in our protocol. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you want to run a business that way, that's fine, but I would be worried about it. So, I set her up with a service call. We're going to go in, we're going to open it up, and at that time, I will make a video. So, there's going to be a part 2 to this. Okay, because I have a feeling this is going to be bad. If I need to judge a guy based on what I see only, the little bit of work that I see, and electricians are judged by what we see, okay? If judging him by what I see, if that's visible and you're okay with it, what does your wires look like behind the walls? And that's what I'd worry about. And, if there's such thing as karma or a balance in the universe, the seller to this property that hired these guys and told them to do this, I know who you are, and I think you're a fucking scumbag. Alright, I apologize for cursing, but the guy's a scumbag, flat out. Okay? George, you're a scumbag. Alright, God bless. Thank you for watching. Take care, and let's see what part 2 has to bring.